Hey everybody, Grant with Renew Auto here. We'll do a quick walk around video of the Porsche 2016 911 GTS. Show all the different panels at different angles, the wheels, tires. Try to give you an idea of the condition of the car. Starting here at the passenger front side, there's no curb rash on this wheel that I'm seeing. Really good tread depth on the tires. And they are actual matching Pirelli P0s front and rear. No curb rash on this one either. And then really good tread depth on the rears as well. No rubber or anything thrown up on these rear haunches. A lot of times if the car's been on the track, you'll see a bunch of pebbles and rocks sitting in that rear fender and rubber against those mufflers, but none on this vehicle. Paint is in stellar shape. No significant dents or dings anywhere. No big rock chips on this side mirror, and then of course same for the windshield. No cracks, no chips. I know on the vehicle history there's a report that actually a woman backed into right here on the hood and bumper, increased that section, and so they had to just respray the hood and the bumper, and so there's like no rock chips at all across this whole front bumper and hood. So if you wanted to have paint protection film installed, that's an option for you. Let us know. We can do that in-house and cover the headlights, the fenders, side view mirrors, and get all that protected for you. Oh, and I also took paint depth readings of every panel around the whole car, so you can see that there's no significant damage history or anything like that. Moving to the driver's side, we got no curb rash on this wheel, and again matching tread depth from the passenger side. Windshield is in awesome shape, and then there you got your VIN number as well. Try to see if there's any significant dents or dings or anything. It does have the panoramic sunroof, which is a nice option on these 911s as well. Looking here, no curb rash on this wheel, and good tread depth there. Again, no evidence of like track racing or anything, or burnouts or anything like that. I do really like that black script on the GTS with the black wheels, the black interior, the black window trim surround. Just a really cool looking vehicle. And oh, let us know, it does have no window tint on it right now, but let us know if you'd like us to do some window tint. We can do that. Side windows, back window, even the windshield if you'd like. All of my personal cars, I put 50% across the front windshield, and that helps really cut down the sun. We could also do a windshield protection film to protect from rock chips and debris on the roadway, so that's an option as well. As well as paint corrections, ceramic coatings. We can do all of that in-house for you. Moving to the interior, again, I just love the black on black on black, and the GTSs get this awesome Alcantara interior, which you can see. The big thing with the Alcantara is making sure that it's still soft and in really good supple condition. You know, it can get worn down really quickly on some of these 911s if it's not really well cared for, but you can see that it's in awesome shape on this car, especially the wheel. That's the big one. And so hopefully it'll show in video, but still soft, not matted down, nothing like that. It does have the carbon fiber trim. Super expensive option. I just had to buy a piece that had broken off of a customer's car, and not an easy piece to find, so really good that it's equipped with that from the factory. It does have the Alcantara in the rear seats as well, and of course the headliner too, and the GTS manuscript on the door sills. This is actually the second GTS I've had in probably the last month or two. I just really like this chassis. It's such an awesome balance. I had a GT3 a few months ago, and the GTS is just that really good balance of streetable, quick, exciting to drive, but not so rough that, you know, your fillings are shaking out of your teeth. All the floor mats are sitting up front there. Try to show you all the condition of everything. Go to this driver's side. Again, the Alcantara, really, really good shape. A little bit of wear on the bolster here. Pretty normal. I mean, nothing abnormal for the mileage. You know, that's where everyone's kind of getting in and out. We do work with an upholstery shop though, so if that's something that you wanted a panel replaced, yeah, that's definitely something we can do. It's never bothered me enough to worry about. Alcantara on the wheels, really, really soft, in good shape. This stuff gets matted down again, kind of like I said earlier, and can be a real pain to get repaired or replaced. It does have the comfort access for the keyless ignition and locking. And then of course you've got your sport exhaust, sport PDK, the sunroof, Alcantara on the shifter, and heated seats. Center console, you know, no significant wear or anything there. I really try to, oh, and the comfort adjustable seats too. Try to show the overall condition of these vehicles, just because that's such a, you know, variance on these used cars. I've seen, and especially cars coming through detail, cars coming through our service department, you know, a 2016 with 30,000 miles can mean one thing, or a 2016 with 30,000 miles can mean a completely different thing. And it really, really depends on the condition of the car, the care that the person's taken of it. Almost 90% of these cars get shipped all over the country. So that's why I try to take these videos, just to point out any imperfections I can, and hopefully try to give you some kind of a sense of how nice the car is, you know, the actual condition of the car. Just because I know it, well, two things. It can be sometimes kind of hard to communicate that over just pictures when you're scrolling, you know, on your computer, on the internet. And as well as it's kind of a scary risk. I've bought lots of cars all over the country and you get them shipped in, and it's just a terrible feeling to kind of find surprises or, you know, anything you're not happy with. And so that's why I try to take these videos. I try to be as transparent as possible. Let me know if you want photos of anything in particular. In fact, we'll get this one on the lift. We'll get some pictures of the undercarriage for you so you can see that. We've got the paint depth gauge readings. I just try to go above and beyond to show as much as possible. If you are interested, or you had any questions on it, or you had any questions about, you know, how does a remote purchase work with paperwork and transportation and funds transfer and all that, that's a process I'm really familiar with. I'm the only one here that handles any of the car sales. I'm really fortunate to have an awesome team for service and for detail, but for the sales side of things, if you call, you're dealing with me directly. Again, my name's Grant, and I'm happy to kind of walk you through or answer any of those questions for you. You know, kind of teach about that process. Even if you don't buy a car here, I'm totally fine. As long as you're a car enthusiast, you're a car nut like me, you know, if you're looking at another car and say, hey, well, I was looking at this other one, how should this process happen? Happy to walk you through that. So any email questions, Grant, my first name, Grant, @renewauto.com, or text me 435-278-8915, and we'll talk to you then.